That was Jane Roberts as the bride. She was the Oops girl, remember? Surely you remember the Oops girl. Don't you people read? She was billed as the girl whose sexual energy was so great that it caused the men around her to have accidents. I mean, they drove their cars into trees, they spilled their drinks, etc. And she would go, oops. Well, I'm not really doing it justice, but people ate it up. She had a whole series of films, too. There was Oops, The Oops Girl Come Home, and Oops Girl at Sea, which won an Oscar for the special effects.
Okay. Begging and groveling didn't work. On to plan B. And for this, I'll need an accomplice. Someone gullible, with loose morals. I'll need, what do you call him? A European!
La 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 la!
In walks Aldolpho, self-proclaimed ladies' man. Aldolpho was played by former silent film star and world-class alcoholic Roman Bartelli. Remember him? He was the one who later drank himself to death at his chateau in Nice. It was 5 days before they found the body, and by that point he had been partially consumed by his poodles. Well, he was only partially consumed.
Excuse me, but I don't believe we've met.
I am Aldolpho.
You are Adolfo.
Yes, I am Aldolpho.
Oh, not the Adolfo.
I am Aldolpho.
It's funny, because you don't look like a scoundrel to me.
Yes, yes. What?
Well, I just overheard the groom saying that this Adolfo is a scoundrel. That's just what he said.
Aldolpho, a scoundrel?
Those very words.
Aldolpho, a scoundrel!
It's like I'm hearing it again.
This is outrageous! He is saying this to people.
Yes.
To beautiful ladies.
Yes.
With breasts. For making love. I must.
You must take matters into your own hands.
Yes, I must take this groom into my hands and kill him.
Yes, no. Oh, don't kill him. Just hurt him enough so he can't get married.
All right, show Aldolpho to groom. Wait,
What?
what kind of man is groom? Big man?
Well,
Burly fellow?
he's big on the outside.
No! No! Aldolpho, no fight. Big man. Aldolpho fight. Small, pale, weedy dwarfman he can punt far away. But no big man.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes. Aldolpho is a lover of beautiful ladies. Some say I'm the king of romance.
Well, you know what they say. The best way to get back at a man is through his...
Door!
No. The best way to get revenge at a man is through his...
Window!
No! Revenge back at a man through his...
Through his... There is no other way. I'm not Santa Claus coming down chimney.
Through his woman!
His woman.
Yes, Adolfo, you must seduce his woman.
His woman.
His bride.
Aldolpho will seduce the bride. This will show people that Aldolpho is no scandal. Now show Aldolpho too. Wait,
What?
what kind of woman is bride? Big woman?
No!
Girly woman?
No, she's the cat's pajamas.
Pajamas?
Oh, she's a real attractive woman, a looker.
Take Aldolpho to this cat in pajamas. And he will make her purr.
Stop it.
Like a cat in pajamas.
Roman Bartelli chewing the scenery. You certainly couldn't get away with a performance like that nowadays, could you? Mature, contemporary audiences are too sophisticated to enjoy broad racial stereotypes on the stage, so we banished them to Disney. Let the children sort it out.
Underling!
Yes, madam?
The pastry chef has been kind enough to provide the liquor for the party. But remember, Underling, we have to be discreet.
Yes, madam.
It is prohibition after all.
I'm aware of that, madam.
We'll have to use code words. For instance, if someone asks for a glass of ice water, it really means they want a glass of vodka. Have you got that?
Yes, madam. A glass of ice water is a glass of vodka.
What's a glass of ice water?
Vodka.
Ice water?
Vodka.
Ice.
Vodka.
Well, you see, that's settled then. One less thing to do. Now, Underling, might I please have a glass of ice water? I found our meeting with the pastry chefs rather trying, and I would enjoy a nice glass of ice water.
Your ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop!
I hate this scene.
Well, now I really do need a glass of ice water.
A glass of ice water, madam?
Yes, are you going deaf?
Would that I were.
You can see where this is going, can't you? It's really just a series of spit takes.
Your ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop!
You know, in some ways, the Drowsy Chaperone was quite progressive.
Your ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop!
Yes, some elements were quite progressive. Other elements were stale in 1928. You know what? I'm just gonna skip ahead.
That was... Where are you going?
To get myself some lime juice, madam.
For heaven's sakes, why?
I'm gonna wring out my eyebrows and make myself a gimlet.
Now, you're probably asking yourself, what was that routine doing in the show anyway? Well, it's very simple. There's a song coming up and they needed to allow for the set change. It's mechanics. Kind of like pornography. Let me explain what I meant by that. In pornography, the story is simplistic. How do I pay for this pizza? That's a classic example. In musical theater, as pornography, the story exists only to connect the larger, more engaging production numbers. What? Well, what kind of society do we live in if we can't discuss the similarities between musical theater and pornography?
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind.
Now, this is a really interesting scene. This is the only time in the entire show that Jane Roberts and Beatrice Stockwell are alone together on stage. Now, Jane Roberts was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to contend with.
I'm so full of apprehension. But I suppose that's normal considering the circumstances. Have you ever been married, Chaperone?
No. I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Your ice water, madam. I'm afraid we are fresh out of olives.
Have you ever been married to Underling?
No, if I'm going to serve a woman, I'd prefer to be paid for it.
Oh, you two. I know it must seem crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know, but somehow, for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big, monkey eyes, oh, I get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness could be caused by any number of things. For instance, I'm woozy right now and I'm certainly not in love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired the troops in every major world conflict, up to and including the Falklands War. Of course, by that point, she was in her late 80s and her anthems didn't so much rouse as stupefy. Still, she insisted that a rousing anthem be included in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you just couldn't argue with her. That's star power.
Really, you aren't being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration? Really? Dear, that's not my forte.
But if you...
As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, barely sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right, no right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope a bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along.
That was quite nice, Chaperone, but I don't see how it pertains to my situation.
Let me explain.
Oh, really? That's not
Just
necessary.
come on in here for me. It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica. Oh, please. Still, you mustn't let it lick you. This planet, oh, so bland.